Alright there guys, Drunken Duncan again. This is the second part of my Let's Talk About Tanks video. I'm going to give you a full game with some live comms. And I'm going to choose a Heavy Metal Conquest because of all the heavy vehicles. Not many people like this map, but it's one of my favourites because of all the heavy vehicles. So if you haven't seen the first video where I talk about vehicle specs, check out the link in the description. Now it's going to be very hard for me to give all the tips that I possibly can while doing, like a live comm or playing this game and sort of talking about it. So what I'll try and do is explain why I'm doing certain things as they happen, and hopefully that'll help some of you guys out that want some help with the heavy vehicles such as the tanks. So we'll just get this loaded in. Okay, so tracer smoke. I'm going to run my armor up. May as well go for smoke. This match has just started, so it's happy days. I'm going to spawn off the sniper. What's he got here? I've got a tank. So I'll try and jump in the secondary gun here. I'm not squadding up with any friends. No idea why this guy's keeping his tank at sea, but I'm going to move you. Yeah, you've got Apache, but you're not going to be able to tank it down. By the sounds of things, we've got a helicopter there above us, or coming in from behind. Not everybody likes this map because of the Apaches in it, because of the circle straffers. But to be honest, the helicopters are actually very easy to take down with the tank. The tank just needs to be flying low enough, and you should be able to take it out. I have done a previous video on that, and I'll put a link in the description. So that helicopter's guarding B because they have the aircraft gun. This helicopter's shooting smoke, so the tracers are no good for him. So we need somebody with an AT4 to take him out. Unfortunately, I am crap with the AT4. Okay, that guy just dropped out. I think there's somebody trying to cap this flag here. So what I'm going to do is try my best here to be this guy's secondary gunner. Repair him when he needs it and shoot down any infantry that we see, because it's been very hard to shoot infantry with the main gun of the tank, and that was one of the purposes I made this video. Or a person of my friends this asked for some help. He was having a tough time using the primary weapon on the tank to take people out, but that's perfectly normal. Sometimes I can find myself firing 3 shells at somebody and they're surviving, where it's faster just to jump into the secondary gunner seat and take them out. That's if you don't have a secondary gunner. I think there's a tank down there behind the rock. Now, little tip, if your secondary gunner starts shooting, take it that he spotted somebody and he's trying to shoot at them, so stop the tank. Yeah, every now and again you'll get some guy in your secondary gunner, he's just firing for the sake of firing. He doesn't actually see anybody. I really dislike those types of people. This guy here, this driver seems to be spot on. He stopped twice for me to allow me to shoot, so it really helps out with my aim. So if I tank around the corner now, if he gets me closer to those rocks, I could probably go around the rock and fire off some RPGs, soften up the tank a bit, and then run back to this guy and repair him if he needs it. No really good shooting at the helicopter. Yeah, I could sort of soften him up a bit, give him some damage, but it's just going to attract attention. He can already see us. We're lit up on his cockpit with a big orange box. I think there's a guy over at the aircraft gun. Yeah, he's jumped out the repair, which I should have done that myself. Sorry, mate. Okay, our tank's taking some damage, so if he just sort of slows up a bit, okay, so we'll try and cap this. Okay, there's our Apache there. Where is it? Where is it? Where's your halo? I'll try and tracer him. With another helicopter up here. And of course it's a sniper using it as a transport ship. So I have no idea why that RPG missed. And why is that RPG missing? It must be hitting the hill. Okay, so forget about that guy. Let's focus on this guy up here. Well, Buddy Love 67. Yeah, I came across you before, buddy. The level 50 with style. So before I'll jump on your tank with you, mate. Okay, let's get this flag protected. We have a tank sitting away off in the distance. Just make sure that we can see what's going on here. I have no idea what this guy's trying to do. Oh, he wants to go up onto that hill. When he should be down there trying to take out that tank. Okay. Oh, he's a sniper, using a tank as his own personal transport, as usual. A little tip, if you're a sniper, leave the tanks alone, let the engineers deal with the tanks. If you're a medic in this map, don't bother. To be honest, snipers are actually more useful than a medic on this map, believe it or not. So I'll see what I can do with this tank after that sniper guy's abandoned it. If you do jump onto a tank and you drive it somewhere and just jump out of it, don't leave it there for the enemy to take. There's nothing worse than seeing enemies taking all our tanks and dominating the map. So I'm just trying to shell this guy out of the sky. It is possible. Just my aim's a little bit off. There we go. Triple kill. Okay, so we've and their helicopter's taken down. So what we'll try and do here is we'll get down to A. There's a tank sitting where I'm up at B. He's moving down behind me as well, which is fine. So I'm better jumping in the secondary seat to take this guy out. And he managed to survive that. Okay. So we're all pushing forward now to A, which is good. That guy make it? Yeah, he did. Just about. Okay. So we have a tank up there. He's been taken out. I have a tank shooting at me here as well. Where did he come from? Okay. Okay, he's using alt fire, which is why somebody asked, why would you use alt fire? That's the perfect reason there, is to stop somebody like me, who's jumped out of the tank. Okay, we've a lot going on here. There's a whoa. I thought that tank was blowing up. So, okay. Another tank using alt fire. A lot of people using alt fire. Okay, I'm not going to bother using smoke. What I'll go with is armor. Chasm 1936 of the Don't Revive Me Bro community suggested that. A couple of tweets going about for tips about tanks. And that was one thing he suggested to me and Fraser, the guy on my friends list. So I said in my first video I don't usually run with armor, but I'm going to give it a shot and see how much we can. Okay, guy, got out of that. Medic. You would have been really useful for that tank. Jump out of the tank and throw a medipack at it. I've done that before. I think we've all done that. Okay, you're an assault guy. Great. My secondary gunner is an assault guy, so he's no good to me, really. Okay, so when he tries to take out that guy running across the grass, I'll try and take that tank. Now, as you can see, I'm not using optics. The optics would have come in very useful here. I have a guy right in front of me up on the hill, but my priority is this tank at the moment. Okay, that's him down. So now I'll get him. Sniper. No. Someone else got him. Okay, well, thank you very much. This guy, it's in my secondary gunner. He's in my friends list. Wolf 709. I've played a few times with him. Good player. So hopefully we can keep this together. One of the things about tanks, a lot of people have been saying in the first bunch of comments, is they're no good with a tank. With a tank, or another guy running down the back, you don't rush things. We have an Apache above us. You approach the base slowly, and you should be able to get it. Oh, come on, lower. Right, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get this tank perched on like a, best way to describe it is this like slope, and if he's overhead, that allows me to shoot a lot higher. Okay, we have another tank down here. So I need to aim up a little bit higher. As you probably know with this game, it's got bullet drop. The exact same thing with the tank shells. There's a drop on them. So you just aim a little bit higher, and there we go. I've had him. Okay, so I've got a Cav coming in as well. Okay, so they're trying to cap A. I'm going to get down here and give this guy some support. I need to watch because there's a guy in the corner, left corner with a tank. There's a guy in that house. I've just seen him there. So for example, if we've got 4 engineers, then we can be pretty much screwed. So we have an engineer there. Okay, my tank's down. Thanks to the helicopter. Okay, they've taken A. No idea what he's doing away up there. Assault guy, is he? So we're gonna have to spawn at B. There's a guy in our fads. I've tracered him. And that's exactly why you should use smoke. When you get a dickhead like me running around with a tracer dart. Okay, we've got a couple of guys here at B. Let's jump into the secondary gunner. Take him out. Medic. You get quite used to it, you know, jumping from primary to secondary seat when you're in the tank by yourself. It is a lot faster to take out these infantry troops that are running around. A lot easier. You could spend a lot of time with the main primary weapon on the tank trying to take them out, and it just won't work a lot of the times. Okay, so I think he jumped out. Is he still there? And I did see somebody run up around here. Okay, I'll leave him. And something you need to on the tank as well is decide what battles you're going to go for. No point, trying to chase down like a medic or a couple of assault guys running through the fields when you've got engineers and you've got other tanks. So you prioritize your targets and make sure you know what you're going for. People do get hung up on. I'll just take this guy out here if I can. As you can see, I'm having difficulties trying to get at him. A couple up there. Okay, Apache's back on us. Okay, I got one of them. And with a tank here. So I'm just going to try and keep moving. And he's got an engineer trying to repair him. Taking out the engineer, I know it. Taking out his other engineer. And I've been locked with a Trisser. And RPG. Okay, so they're using tracers. So what I'm going to do, switch to smoke. And hopefully one of them will tracer me, and I'll give you an example of getting rid of that tracer. So I've used armor, and armor seems to be working quite well for me. Okay, yeah, I've lost 2 tanks already, but... Oh. No, I don't want in there. Oh, what's that random blueberry I had? Okay, there's a tank. Nearly. We've more or less got this this game won. 116 tickets to 10. It's pretty good. It's good to see a lot of our team moving forward. We've got a sniper up there to the hill. I'm sure he's doing his best to snipe people out. We've an assault guy up there to the hill. I don't know what he's doing. 2 blueberries and a tank and the Apache. All pushing forward towards A, so that's a good sign. So we have a tank down here. I'll try and get at this guy first. Okay, we've got him. There's a guy down in there in the rock. Got him. I'll try this tank as well. Okay, they've got out of the tank. And it's game over. Yeah, that is a glitch there. Your team lost. We really won. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, not really informative, but it gives you some ideas on what's involved with the tank. Decide on your vehicle specifications on what you're going to load out with and things like that. Don't rush into enemy bases with the tank. Take your time. Make sure you're aware of what's going on around you. Select your battles, and also if you're in a tank by yourself, jump from the primary into the secondary. Especially when it comes against taking out guys who are running across a field or whatever. You'll find it a lot easier once you jump from the primary to the secondary to take guys out. Sometimes, yeah, you can take them out with the primary weapon, but it is a lot easier with the secondary. That's my opinion. Anyway, I hope you found the video useful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below, and I'll try and help you out as best I can. And if you have any tips at all yourself about using tanks, feel free to leave them, and hopefully others will read it and make some use of it. Okay, now, all the best. Over and out. Bye.